All right. And welcome to the show. This is Talking Movies with Sean, Kenny, and Jim. And I'm Sean.
I'm Kenny.
And I'm Jim.
And tonight is, as Kenny said in the chat, it's sci-fi night. We're going to be doing our top 10 science fiction movies tonight, albeit with some limitations and some restrictions and some self-imposed
as usual
stuff. We don't want to make
gotta,
Yeah, we always got to fuck with stuff. So we don't want to give you the same boring list of, well, I like Star Trek and Star Wars. And so
because we didn't put those limitations, I might have had 2 extra movies in my top 10.
Yeah, not to say there's anything wrong with those, but if anybody's, listening to us and knows us, nobody wants to hear us say, oh, my favorite Star Wars movie is...
Right. Unless we're doing an actual Star Wars episode,
right?
Or here you go, a future episode we could do sci-fi franchises.
There you go.
And then we can cover those movies.
Yeah, that would be awesome. And it was Kenny that pointed out to us that we have not done a sci-fi episode.
Yep.
And I, for as big as a sci-fi fan as I am, I couldn't actually believe that we have not done a sci-fi episode.
Really.
So. We've been on the air for a year now and we haven't touched it. So that's pretty awesome and weird. So our rules, at least as far as I understand them, and if Kenny and Jim put any other additional restrictions on themselves, they can speak up to that. But we limited ourselves to, if a film was part of a franchise, we could only include one entry from that franchise. And...
Right.
I think as a group, agreed we were not going to include Star Wars or Star Trek.
Right.
Correct.
Okay.
I could include a couple other franchises as well, but again, we'll cover that when we cover them. So
yeah. So I pretty much left it at that. Did you guys do any additional restrictions?
No. The only other thing that I said, is what I told you guys earlier. I tried to stick to standalone films as much as possible, but there are a couple of remakes involved here. Either it's a remake or it's been remade, and my number one is part of a franchise. It just is.
Yeah.
But I don't like anything else in that franchise, so that's the reason why I included it. That's it for my restrictions. So.
I just realized I lied. 2 of mine are parts of franchises.
Fibber.
Fucking liar.
That's me. That's me. But the one is so different from the others that I don't know that it you'll see when I get there.
Yeah, well,
but yeah. So that's how we did this. So we'll do it in our usual round robin fashion. We'll start with number 10 and work up. Now, are yours in order?
Yeah, I put mine in order.
Yeah, I put mine in order too.
Okay.
Which could change. I would say the top 3 to me haven't changed in years. Okay. Since I saw those films, but the rest of them could change, depending on what kind of mood I'm in.
Right. And I'm going to put the further limitation or addendum or whatever you want to call it on these. These are not what I consider the best of all time or anything like that.
Right.
These are my favorites.
These are just ours. Favorites. Yeah, our favorites.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert: 2001's not on my list.
Right.
But that is like if you look up in the Guinness, an encyclopedia, classic sci-fi film. That's going to be the one that's up there. So.
Right. Exactly. Because I did a list on my old channel back in 2010. I was talking to Kenny about this on Instagram. I did my top 50 science fiction movies of all time, and 2001 was on there. Blade Runner was on there. Spoiler alert, neither of those are on this list tonight.
Me neither.
Me neither.
But those aren't movies that I sit down and watch on a regular basis for comfort or, I got to watch a movie. I love these movies. I'm going to sit down and watch them. Those are the types of movies I picked tonight. So
that's what I went with too.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the most part, me too.
Okay. So with the ground rules set, we'll say hi to the chat. Texas is here. Stacy is here. Hello.
Hi.
Mr. Dan is here.
Stacey,
Hello.
Mr. Dan.
Dan's leaving as soon as he found out that Blade Runner's not on the list.
Sorry, Dan.
He's like, "Fuck you, clowns," and took off.
Stacy says Krull is somewhat sci-fi. Always,
yeah, it is.
Always liked Battle Beyond the Stars too, and many more. Thanks for a terrific program, Sci-Fi. Great. Yeah, that's another thing. Mixtures of genres. Jim mentioned one that he didn't pick because he thought it was more of a horror film. As long as it says sci-fi on the IMDb,
the description on the bottom.
Yeah.
That's all that mattered to me.
The only thing that I was getting at in that conversation is, like I said, because originally we were saying you could take one film from a franchise if you wanted to go that route, and I just use as an example. To me, Alien, the original Alien, is a sci-fi horror film,
right?
Whereas Aliens is a sci-fi action film,
right?
So it's like, technically they're both science fiction films, but I've always looked at them differently. Sure. I mean, to me, I don't even consider them sci-fi. To me, it's a horror film and an action film.
Right.
So.
Yeah. And I do too. I remember when I was a guest on your channel, Jim, I got into the nitty gritty of Star Wars. Most people call it a science fiction film. I call it a science fiction film too, but the nitty gritty people will say, well, it's science fantasy because it has magic in it and blah, blah, blah. So whatever. You can split hairs with any genre, but try to keep it simple. These all have science fiction elements in them. So there you go.
Absolutely.
And we're sorry you're devastated, Dan. Hopefully you'll stay for the rest of the show.
I saw you two laughing. I figured Dan must have dropped a comment about Blade.
Yeah, he says he's devastated.
That's what you get for that butt dial that one morning. We told you we'd get even with you.
Yeah, really. Don't worry, I've already done it a couple more times, Dan. I did it just thinking I was just... Huh?
How'd that happen?
Well, you were the first one to say it wasn't on your list.
We're going to have some technical difficulties, and it's going to be the Sean and Jim show tonight. All right, so let's get the party started.
Absolutely.
We will start with Kenny. You are usually the one that we start with. So what is your number 10 film tonight?
My number 10 is Contact, 1997 movie with Jodie Foster and McConaughey. I love it. That's like one. I was just talking to my uncle today, and I said to him, "That's like one of those movies I can put on and just leave on and just like lose myself in it." I think it's really well done, well written, and well acted too.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed that one.
Based on a Carl Sagan book.
Yeah, his only novel, as far as I know.
Is that
nonfiction
right?
or fiction novel?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I've only seen that movie once, but I remember I really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
great cast.
Yeah,
it's got crazy Gary Busey's son Jake in it.
Victor says, "I've always wanted to see Contact. Everyone talks about the one shot with Jenna Malone in the mirror." I don't remember that, but if it has Jenna Malone, I will rewatch to see it.
Yeah, no, Contact's a very good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Back when Robert Zemeckis was still making good movies.
Yeah.
That's a guy who's kind of fallen off a cliff.
Yeah. Texas says he's staying just for the fact that he doesn't have to be bored by 2001. All right, Jim, what's your number 10?
Okay, well, we were saying that these are the movies that we go back to over and over, comfort food. And for the most part, that's what my movies are, except for this one.
Okay.
Because this one's not exactly comfort, but it's a great film. And the first time I saw it, it just shook me to the core. And I basically think it's a masterpiece. What gets me is it was considered in the near future. Now it's the real near future, the year 2027. So that's only two short years from now. I'm talking about Children of Men.
Oh, yeah.
From Alfonso Cuarón, starring Clive Owen, Julianne Moore, Michael Caine, Chiwetel Ejiofor, who I can never pronounce his name, so if I got that wrong. Charlie Hunnam. Fantastic movie. It's one of those movies that the first time I saw it, I wasn't really paying attention until a certain scene halfway through it. And then it hit me like a fucking punched to the face. And from that moment on, I was transfixed. And I've watched that movie several times since. And I think it's an incredible film.
Owen's really good in that one.
Mhm.
Everybody's good in that
He's
movie.
so good in that.
Michael Caine. I love where he's the world's oldest stoner. He's like, here, you ever hear this music? And he puts on like the most hardcore shit you've ever heard. He's just, yeah. I love that movie so much.
Yeah, Victor says Children of Men is amazing. Most of the reason why is it's so amazing is Cuarón's directing and the cinematography and editing.
Yeah.
That is a movie I've only seen once, and unfortunately, like you, I wasn't really paying too much attention when I saw it. So I have got to give it its props. I remember liking it and enjoying it, but it didn't hit me as hard as it hit a lot of people. I really need to see it again.
Yeah, pay attention, and like I said, it's a kick in the nuts. It really is.
Yeah.
It's a great film.
Yeah. All right.
That's a great one, Jim.
Thank you.
My pick is a movie that I saw in the theater, which was sort of a big, kind of what I used to kind of push some of these to the top 10 is if I saw them in the theater or not. Kind of pushed them up there as much as it did multiple viewings, but whoa, They Live with Roddy Piper and Keith David, Meg Foster, with, of course, the silly sunglasses that allow you to see how the aliens are controlling us through consumer messaging. I love this movie. And the funny fact is that when it came out, it was relevant, and it's still relevant. Maybe more so today.
More so.
Yeah. But Victor said, I was just about to mention this, Roddy Piper and Keith David beating the crap out of each other is worth the price of admission alone. Yeah, it's like I forget how long the actual fight is, the fist fight scene in the alley.
8.5 minutes or some shit like that. It's
8.5 minutes.
insane.
You think it's going to stop, and it just keeps going.
Yep. Motherfucker.
I just love that movie to death. And Roddy Piper did something that Hulk Hogan was never able to do, as far as I'm concerned, is actually pull off being a relatively great action hero in a movie.
Yep.
An everyman.
Yeah, the everyman.
An everyman. He wasn't like a superhero. He really wasn't, you know? I mean, yeah. I have a feeling we're going to be hearing more about that movie in a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, excellent pick.
Ken said They Live is my number one sci-fi movie. I too saw it in the theater on opening weekend. Yep, me too.
So did I.
Yep. Mr. Dan, but that's a documentary.
Kind of is.
Yeah, it is. You look like your face fell in the cheese dip back in 1957.
No, it's the follow-up line. That's
yeah.
You're okay. This one, real fucking ugly.
Yeah. And the ending shot is pretty funny too. I was actually thinking about the ending, and I don't remember the actual ending shot, which is sad because I haven't seen it in a few years. I just got
What's
that.
Wrong,
4K.
baby? That's exactly what it is. What's wrong, baby?
Now I remember.
It's all coming back.
Yep.
We don't want to get a copyright strike by playing the Celine Dion song.
But yeah, no, my number 10 is They Live.
Awesome pick.
Hot Rod flipping the bird. Yep.
Yeah, like I said, we're gonna be talking more about They Live in a little while, I'm sure.
I want to do a quick shout out of my brother's top three because he was enamored with this one. Number 3, They Live. Number 2, Running Man, and number 1, Last Starfighter.
Nice.
That's my brother's top 3.
So, I own all 3 of them. He's got good taste.
Okay, cool. All right, my number 9 is a 1985 movie, Life Force.
Oh, nice.
That damn near made my list.
Yeah.
I mean,
so when Stacy wrote that in there, I was like, "Come on, Stacy, don't ruin my list."
Yep, it was that close to making my list.
She wrote that very early in the show. We didn't even start. It had Life
Yeah,
Force
I'm,
was a
I'm
great
glad. I'm
underrated
glad you
sci-fi.
guys didn't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's such a great movie. I remember renting that, me and my brother, shout out Chris, and all of a sudden we just kept on re-watching it again. And of course we were in high school, so boobs. So anytime you can see boobs on there, and she's naked like 95% of the time.
Yeah.
And I remember my mom goes, "Boys, why don't you put on the movie?" "Oh no, we'll watch it later. Oh, watching wrestling." We didn't want her to see there was boobs on there, like, you know. But
No. First time I saw Life Force was at the drive-in, and every time that woman walked on screen, that place went nuts, man. I mean,
the horns
people laying
blowing.
on the horns and flashing the lights and cat calls, and let's just say that movie was very popular with the drive-in crowd. And then we got it at my theater relatively shortly after, because it was pretty much a flop. And I'll never forget my boss, that Lurch guy I was talking about in my my other video. He also managed the movie the indoor. And when we got that movie, I'll never forget. He made a beeline to that theater for that opening matinee. And I went in there. I'm like, "Mr. Nichols, fuck off." He loved that shit. He's like, "I'll be out there in about 15 minutes." And I'm like, "Yeah, about the time that this bitch puts some clothes on." Yeah. Love Life Force. Love it, love it, love it. Patrick Stewart's first on-screen kiss.
Yep.
Steve Railsback. And he said that Steve Railsback had soft lips, and thank God he didn't use tongue. Yep, I love Patrick Stewart. He talks about that shit all the time.
I love that we've curated yams into the
Into the vernacular. Yeah. Hashtag yams. Copyright yams. Not a sponsor. Yeah.
That's on Texas too.
That should be the sponsor. You know, seriously.
What, canned yams? We'll make a killing over the holidays.
Absolutely, man. No, Life Force is awesome, dude. And I'll even be controversial. Outside of Poltergeist, it's my favorite Tobe Hooper film.
Really?
I like it more than Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Really?
By far.
Wow.
Yep. So there's the controversy. There's my second bit of controversy tonight. Sorry, Dan. Dan's like, "I'm going to come to Illinois or Wisconsin and kill that son of a bitch." Okay,
that's awesome.
Up?
Yep, you're up.
Okay, number 9. Let's keep that comfort food going, although this one is a little lighter than Children of Men. But this was the movie. I saw this theatrically. I'll never forget it. Went in because of the director and the star. But I like the 2 stars, but I'd never really considered them actors. I considered them movie stars until I saw this film. And then I thought, holy shit, they are both incredible actors. And I'm talking about Bruce Willis and Brad Pitt in 12 Monkeys.
Ooh, nice.
I love this movie so much. Co-starring Madeline Stowe, Christopher Plummer, and David Morse, among others. Brad Pitt's best performance. He won an Oscar for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. He's better in this. Bruce Willis's best performance. People talk about The Sixth Sense. He's better in this.
Yeah.
Madeline Stowe, best performance she's ever. I mean, everybody brings their A game to this movie, and I love it. It's a mind fuck, but I love this film. So my number 9, 12 Monkeys.
Texas says, "Oh, come on, Jim. You know Spielberg directed Poltergeist."
No, I've gotten into heated arguments with people about that shit because I get upset when people say that shit.
Should we just ring the bell and let you and Texas spar it out?
No, ring the bell. I'll start running around like this. Oh, no, you guys haven't seen that yet. No, shut up. You guys got to see that. You especially, Sean.
Oh, yeah.
I want to talk to you guys about that movie so fucking bad.
I'm going, what's tomorrow? Wednesday? I'm going tomorrow.
Awesome.
Yep. Going tomorrow. Oh, it's my turn, huh?
Yes, it is.
All right. So my next one is from 1978. It is a remake. It is one of umpteen remakes of this movie. And Jim knows what it is.
Yes, I do.
Whoops.
And yes, I do.
But this is my favorite. This one, exactly. This is my favorite version of it, just because it's
Oh,
so
by far.
fucking well done. It's so claustrophobic, and the score, the acting, and the fact that the dialogue, you get to know the characters in this one, and the dialogue is so good. Just I don't know. I grew up with this one. This is sort of my version of it or whatever.
Yep,
But yeah,
me
that
too.
end scene, which I hate to spoil anything. Yeah, Ken said it. Yeah, the 1978 version is best. Just the end of this is
Oh.
fucking phenomenal, and the effects, the practical effects, just work. I can't say enough about it. It's great. So that's my number 9.
I could say a lot about it, but I gotta wait. There's 2 movies in a row now.
Mr. Dan has to put in that it was filmed in the Philadelphia area. So,
Yes, it was.
Yep.
And I love the little cameo at the very beginning with Robert Duvall as the priest on the swings. Nobody notices that because it's uncredited.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The very
Yeah,
first shot of the
Yeah,
movie
yeah.
is like showing people, and you see this priest on a swing, and they don't draw attention to it.
Right.
Yeah, it's Robert Duvall.
I noticed that in the last time I watched it when I did it for the Halloween 15. I did notice that. Yeah.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah. Did you see that one at the theater?
I did not. I saw it on HBO.
I did.
Oh, that's awesome.
And let's just say there's a couple of moments in that movie that really, really affected me
I
at a
bet.
theater. Between
bet.
the Brooke Adams scene and not only that, the Brooke Adams fucking eyeball trick still freaks me out. You know, proves
Yeah.
you're human and she. But when Donald Sutherland takes out his own clone, to
Yeah.
this day, it's like that is one of the most graphic things I've ever seen in a PG movie. It's like holy shit. Yeah.
Yep.
Great movie. Great movie.
Yep.
You a fan of that one, Kenny?
I liked it, yeah. But I have, I'll tell you later.
Oh, okay. He must have the original on his
Yes,
list.
I do.
Hey, that's fine. Kevin McCarthy's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's fine. As long as it's not the one with Daniel Craig in it.
No.
Oh, no. Oh, that's just invasion.
Yeah, I would even accept the Gabrielle Anwar one, the one that Abel Ferreira directed, because that one's decent. It's not
I don't
great.
think I've
but
seen that one.
from
I
the
don't even
90s?
think I've seen that.
That one takes
Yeah.
place on a military base.
Ooh.
And again, it kind of flips the script a little bit. You're following this one character, and then 3/4 through the movie, boom, she's a pod person, and it's like, holy shit, you know? I mean, yeah,
Oh, wow.
it's decent.
Hmm.
Much
Cool.
better than the Daniel Craig.
Yeah.
Abortion. Yeah.
Nicole Kidman was in that one too, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I watched it once. It was awful.
Me too. Yeah, I
yeah,
never
it
went
was
back to
just
it.
okay.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead, Kenny.
Go ahead, Kenny.
All right. My number 8. I think Sean will appreciate this one.
Uh-oh.
It's a 1959 movie.
Oh, yeah.
Plan 9 from Outer Space.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I was going to say the day the Earth stood still. And he's like, Plan 9 from outer space.
Plan 9 from Outer Space. I love that movie. I like Ed Wood.
Yeah.
Now, is that on ironically, or do you really, really like it?
No, I really, really like that. Because remember I told you I was looking to get that Ed Wood. Remember I asked you about that box set?
Yeah.
I haven't found a good price for it, but I do own it, like individual one, like by individually.
Mhm.
But yeah, I love that movie. I love Ed Wood movies.
Yeah.
When I
Okay.
was working at Movies Unlimited, they had like its own like little section,
Mhm.
the Ed Wood section, and that weekend I just rented all of them, and I just binged all of them, and I just fell in love with Glenn and Glenda, and that's weird. And
No, those two are his biggest.
Yeah.
oh, okay,
most
and
memorable.
Plan 9.
Yeah, Plan
'Cause-
9 and Glenda are the only two I've ever seen.
Bride of the
okay.
Monster is good.
Yeah, I enjoyed all of them, but those two, I just laugh every time I watch it and I have a good time because I enjoy the Mystery Science Theater version of it. So,
Oh, God, yeah.
yeah. So but and I love the Ed Wood movie. That's probably my favorite next to 89 Batman. That's right up there with my favorite Tim Burton movie.
Yeah,
So you
it
saw
is.
Ed Wood before you saw Plan 9?
No, I seen Plan 9, and then I heard that there was a movie coming out
Oh, okay.
with Ed Wood, and I was like, oh, okay. So I had probably rented all of them, and then I went to the movies to see it, and I was like, oh my god, this guy's out of his fucking mind, like that, because I didn't know any background on him. I just like rented all of his movies,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, oh, this was really interesting. But Plan 9, because I actually watched that on Sunday night.
Mhm.
When I got home, I watched it on Sunday night when I came home,
That's
and
cool.
I watched the Mystery Science Theater version because Shout Factory, they
Yeah.
have all of the Mystery Science Theaters on there. So I just popped it on and I just laughed my ass off watching it.
Yeah, I haven't seen their version of it. That would be awesome, but yeah,
it's really worth checking out.
I'd love to see them crack on it, but
Yeah,
I saw it when I was really young, and I could, even as a young kid, I could tell there was something wrong with it.
I like the way you put that. There's something wrong with it.
just like
It's just a little
stock
off when you're a
footage,
kid, like-
it's just so bad, but it's
Yeah.
so good.
But
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it used to be when I was a kid. I saw it because it was known as the worst movie ever made.
right,
Then, and I've seen many movies
Oh,
worse
God, yeah.
than that. I mean,
Yeah.
much worse.
yeah. At least, I mean, it tells not a great coherent story, but it does tell a story with a beginning, middle, and an end. And there's a lot
Right.
of movies that don't.
No,
Victor says that Ed Wood is one of Tim Burton's best movies. If you haven't seen it, I would totally agree with that. That's my favorite Tim Burton movie.
Yep.
But
it's his best movie. It's not my favorite, but it's his best movie.
Yeah.
And Texas, I did see Orgy of the Dead to answer your question, but I don't remember it, so I might have to rewatch it because the only Ed Wood movie I have physically on my own is Plan 9 from Outer Space. That's the only one I own.
I don't think I have Orgy of the Dead. I don't know. I
That
can't
didn't
remember.
come in the set.
I don't think so. I'm gonna have to look up what's in that set.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, great pick. Plan 9 is definitely worthy of being a favorite.
Yeah, I told you I'd be all over the place with.
Yeah, I
my
wasn't
picks.
expecting that one. I
Oh,
gotta
okay.
admit, that
Awesome.
one caught me off guard. So good for you.
There's lots of yams in Orgy of the Dead.
Oh,
That must
But
be one
they're-
of his later films.
But they're dead yams.
Lifeless lambs, lifeless yams.
Okay. From Plan 9. Let's see here. I'm looking to see the year on this because this one is the newest on my list.
oh,
Yeah. From
Uh-oh.
2014. So with a bullet. But me and the wife saw this theatrically. We took my stepson and another friend, and I was the only one who wanted to see it because 3 out of the 4 thought it looked like a dumb movie, and one of them absolutely hated the star. And by the end of the movie, she was like, I love that movie because I got to watch him die over and over and over. And I'm talking about Edge of Tomorrow with Tom Cruise, Emily Blunt, and the late, great Bill Paxton, directed by Doug Liman. Based on a great book, which I have never read, but I love the title of it, All You Need Is Kill. I mean, that's just a great
That's an
title.
awesome title.
That was the original title. Then they called it Edge of Tomorrow. And then when it came out on fucking Blu-ray, they changed it to Live, Die, Repeat. I mean, it's just, this is the movie that you don't know what to call it other than
Right.
awesome, because this movie is fucking awesome. I love it, love it, love it. So number 8, Edge of Tomorrow.
Great pick. I love that movie.
anytime you can watch Emily Blunt, I drink to that.
You know what?
Yes.
Emily Blunt, who I absolutely love. Okay, we'll talk about her again when we get to the honorable mentions. But anytime that she's in a sci-fi movie, it's gold.
Yeah.
She's got like a perfect record when it comes
Yep.
to genre films.
I totally agree. And let me check something real quick because I think, if I'm not mistaken, she's in the movie I'm looking at. She is. Yep, you're right.
Yep.
It's a movie that just missed my list. So
It's probably the same one that's on my honorable mention.
okay.
It's a great fucking movie. So, but yeah, I like I said, I almost said Live, Die, Repeat. Edge of Tomorrow is just so much fun.
Yeah, I think that's one of the movies that, or one of the reasons the movie didn't do as well as it could have at the box office is because they couldn't get a good name for it. And
Yeah,
Edge of Tomorrow sounds like a goddamn soap opera.
Right.
it
Right.
does.
Yeah. Yeah. The marketing campaign was not good on that movie.
Oh,
And the way that people were looking at it, they just thought it was either going to be like some sci-fi romance movie between the two of them or some shit like that. And I was like, no, it's Groundhog Day with aliens. That's
Right.
all it is. It's Groundhog Day with Starship Troopers,
Yep.
minus the co-ed showers. Combine
Right.
those two movies. Oh, and minus the Nazi overtones. But,
Right.
but put those two together, and you got Edge of Tomorrow. And
Right.
like I said, Tom Cruise is awesome in it.
yeah.
He's fucking awesome. The first half of that movie, he plays such a wimp, coward, little douchebag. I mean, it's great.
Yep.
How often do you see him play that type of role? And
Yeah.
when he rolls underneath that damn tank or truck the first time, and you just hear, ah, what the hell was he thinking? I mean, we saw it in a theater, and me and my stepson were sitting all the way in the back, and my wife and her friend were in the front. Okay, there was maybe 50 people in the theater. And when that moment happened, everybody laughed. But my wife, when it was over, she goes, I could hear you all the way at the top of that goddamn theater laughing your ass off. And I was like, I'm sorry, that was brilliant.
Victor says it's one of his favorites as well, and he thinks the unsung hero of that movie is Christopher McQuarrie coming in and rewriting the movie and making it even better. I don't know any of the behind the scenes stuff on that one. That's one I've never really delved into.
Yeah.
I just enjoy
all I know
it
is
and
Doug Liman
maybe-
directed it, and he's one of those directors that when he's good, he's very good.
Yeah.
But when he's not, he's not. And Edge of Tomorrow might be my favorite movie from him. It's pretty close.
Yep. It's a great pick. Great pick.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. All right. I've got another movie here for you that's probably on at least somebody else's list. I know it's not on yours, Jim. It's my second John Carpenter movie. Well, The Thing. Yeah. What can I say about this that hasn't already been said? I mean, what I wrote down to say about this, I copied from somebody who wrote this on Letterboxd, and I have to read this. I just thought this was great. It's 100% pure horror, 100% complete paranoia, 100% practical effects, 100% proof that horror doesn't need CGI, 100% Carpenter, 100% timeless, 100% terrifying, still, 100% visual masterpiece, and 100% mold breaking. And I think all of that applies, and that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to. So that was by Dirk H from Letterboxd, not me.
Dirk H.
Dirk H.
Getting some props tonight.
But yeah, it is
Dirk.
a sci-fi movie. It is a horror movie. It's even though he said it's 100% horror, it is sci-fi.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a John Carpenter at his best.
Yeah, absolutely.
And just the practical effects are what really get me. But the concept is so science fiction and so cool. That's what sucks me in. And then the effects. I mean, the blood test scene is my absolute favorite. That never gets
Best
old.
jump scare in movie
Yeah.
history.
I don't think
The
it'll
only one
ever
that comes
get
close
old.
is Exorcist 3, but
Yeah,
I'll take the blood test and the thing over it. It's just it's so good.
Yeah.
I
Just,
told you guys about that, jumping into my dad's lap with the popcorn when that shit happened. I mean, seriously, screaming like a bitch. But I said it before when we were talking. I brought the thing up when we were doing our top 10 horror movies. Actually, all three of us did that night, I believe, or I'm pretty sure Kenny did at least. But I said you could take all the gore out of that movie, and you would still have the perfect movie about paranoia.
Yeah.
Because it's all about the performances and the writing when it comes down to that aspect of the movie.
Yep.
And to a lesser degree, Body Snatchers as well. Okay. I mean, it's all about paranoia. And those two movies, to me, play paranoia better than anything else I've ever seen, including movies about paranoia.
Right.
And besides, the thing's got Wilford Brimley in it. Come on now.
I know.
Wilford Brimley. I got diabetes.
It's the only Wilford Brimley movie to make my list tonight, even though I've got two Keith David movies on my list.
Wow.
I only got one Wilford Brimley.
Yeah, well, that's okay. Could never have enough Keith David, man. That guy's fucking. He's finally getting a star on the Hall of Fame or Wall
Ain't that
of Fame.
crazy?
Hall
It
of
took
Fame.
him so long.
Yeah, and he genuinely seemed touched by it.
Oh yeah,
know,
his
did you guys-
wife was
yeah.
too.
So
Hey, Mike.
yeah, I love that guy.
Hey, Mike.
So Mike,
And Ken says, "I love The Thing, but I consider it a horror movie," and I totally understand that. And like I
Yeah.
said, we're mixing genres tonight, but I went by IMDb. If it's listed on there, I'm going to
it's
include
got
it.
an alien in it. It's
It-
sci-fi related. I mean,
it's
come on.
sci-fi related, But if I go to Letterboxd, the genres are mystery, science fiction, and horror. So, it maybe gets there on the skin of its teeth, but it's a
No.
sci-fi movie for me.
I would go sci-fi before mystery.
Yeah, me too.
You know,
Right.
the only mystery is where the fuck's Blair. You know, I mean, oh, there he is. He's pulling the guy by his face.
Victor said The Thing is a story of a bunch of bros not becoming bros because of the thing no one wanted. Yes, that's a Fan Four Stick reference.
It's pretty accurate.
Yeah,
And he
great
said
pick. Great pick.
I think it's better than Halloween, to be completely honest, which might be controversial.
That's not controversial at all.
Not
in my
for
opinion.
modern audiences. I think if somebody's
Mm.
looking for scares, Halloween might be too tame. The Thing would definitely scare the shit out of a modern audience, I think.
Oh
So,
yeah.
No, I love both of them, but to me, The Thing is John Carpenter's masterpiece.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
his best movie. It just is.
Yeah.
So that's
All
not
right.
controversial at all, dude.
No, not at all. All right, Kenny, you're up.
All right, number 7. We're going to go back to 1975.
Oh,
Rollerball.
Nice.
nice.
I own that.
I
Just
love
watched
that
it
movie.
recently.
Really like that movie a lot. Khan is so good in that movie, and it's a really cool action movie. I remember I seen it on the UHF channel with my uncle, sitting there watching it with him. I was just totally blown away by it. I love that movie a lot.
John Houseman's good in that movie.
Yeah.
As the heavy. My mom, I put that because I own the Scorpion Blu-ray.
Oh, okay.
And I put it out for my mom recently, and she just did not understand it at all, but she still got into it, But at the end of the movie, she goes to John Houseman, or she looks at John Houseman, and she goes, "Why is he so mean?" And I go, "Because he earned it." See, old people, I'm glad you guys got the reference. Old people would get that reference.
Victor said, "Who in the hell thought one of the guys from American Pie could be an action?"
Oh God,
Yeah.
Thanks to the remake of Rollerball.
that remake is one
That
of
was
the
terrible.
worst movies ever made. mean,
I
even John
remember
McTiernan
renting it because I
like,
was
"What the fuck?"
excited.
Yeah.
I was excited when it came out because I'm thinking, oh, okay, this
Yeah.
might be pretty good. I think we were about 35 minutes into it, and then we shut it off. I took it back to Blockbuster and said, just skipping.
Yeah. It ain't solar
Skipping.
babies, that's for sure.
Skipping.
We're skipping it.
It ain't even Prayer for the Roller Boys. I mean, that's just a bad movie, man.
Mr. Dan says, "I've never seen the unedited Rollerball, but I have it."
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know there was
I didn't know
two
there
versions.
was, yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to check mine. I don't know.
Yeah.
I got it on a DVD lot, like the Rollerball.
Yeah,
so
no, I got the
Oh, like with a
Scorpion
multi-pack
release about a
type thing?
year ago when
Yeah.
it came out.
Yeah, I got it. I got the Shout Factory Steelbook. That's what I have.
Yeah, see, that's what I was originally
Ooh.
going to get, but they only had the 4K, and it didn't.
I
come
got
with
it because I hadn't seen it, and I bought it because of you guys, and I still haven't seen it. So I'm not.
Hey, don't blame us.
That's why I'm not talking about it.
Just like I blame Penny whenever he posts something. Hey, man, so and so's having a sale, and it's like, bastard, I don't need to know this shit.
That's why I run a poll on my channel every Sunday. Hey, which movie should I watch? And everybody goes, "Jesus, you've never seen that movie?"
Yeah, because you're too busy watching Bigfoot meets Godzilla and shit. You know,
Yep, that's
quality stuff.
Or
Yeah, that's my MO.
What is it? Sasquatch Summer? That's
Oh,
that's a
Sasquatch Sunset.
yes, there you go.
Oh, Sasquatch Summer.
I knew it was. I seen our buddy
saw the
Brian pick
poster
it
in
up.
my
The horror
mind
phone.
with like a a man and woman Sasquatch holding hands walking into the sunset.
That's pretty much the movie.
Is that it?
Oh my God. Yeah, no. Haven't seen any of those Sasquatch movies other than Harry and
Well,
Henderson's.
I'll say this: Sasquatch Sunset. I believe that's the name of it because it's been a while since I've seen it. It came out, I think, last year or 2 years ago. You will never see a Bigfoot movie with more fecal and urine jokes
Well,
than the other movie.
any reservations I had about seeing are gone now.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
So-
also available at our non-sponsor Hamilton book for $4.95.
Yeah, I saw that. I paid, of course, full price for it on Blu-ray and
Jackass.
saw it in the theater.
Oh, wow. You guys are fucking killing me over here.
Yeah, I think we should just have a show of movies that I've watched that I regret seeing. But
Oh, we could do a ton of
Well, we've
shows.
done a guilty pleasure one before, but yeah, we could do 20 more of those. I mean, shit.
Sasquatch Sunset. That's it. Yep.
Alrighty then. Let's
Yep.
get us back on course here.
Yep. Let's go. It's your turn, Jim.
All right, number 7, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I love this movie. This one came out in 1979. I did not see this one theatrically. I saw this one on cable multiple times. This was on heavy rotation for me. And I finally got it on Blu-ray about a year ago. Me and Sean have talked about this movie at length because he has the same copy that I have, except his is autographed, you mother. But this one stars Malcolm McDowell, Mary Steenburgen, and the late, great David Warner, and my favorite performance from the man, written and directed by Nicholas Meyer. I'm talking about Time After Time.
That's a great.
I love everything about this film. It's sci-fi, it's romance, it's a thriller, it's even got a little bit of horror and comedy in it. And it's got every genre just about in it. And it's just a great movie.
Yep.
And the chemistry between Mary Steenburgen and Malcolm McDowell is totally real. I mean, they got together during the making of that movie, got married shortly after. And like I said, David Warner, who I have always loved. I mean, he's one of those actors. Every time he pops up, it's like, oh,
Yep.
That's my favorite role. He was born to play Jack the Ripper. So that's my pick. Time After Time.
Nice.
I literally did not put that in my list because I knew you would have it.
Yep.
I was going to make it my recommended movie. I didn't want to do that either because I knew you'd have it in your list.
Yeah.
So yeah, I totally agree. It's a great movie, but I haven't watched it in a long time. So it also didn't make it because I don't sit down and watch it. I'm way overdue for a rewatch on that movie. Way overdue. But yeah, it was on HBO like 1979, 1980, all the time. And I would watch it every single time.
Yeah. Yeah. Me and my best friend Rob at the time, because that's the same kid who went and saw The Thing with me and my dad. But yeah, that was our movie. We watched that fucking thing at least once or twice a week.
Yep.
For like 2 years straight.
Yep.
I mean, I love that film so much.
Yeah, it's great. I totally fell in love with Mary Steenburgen. I loved David
Yep.
Warner as Jack the Ripper. Just I can see him in that tweed jacket that that's the modern wardrobe that he picks up after he comes to the 1970s.
Yep.
That's a great film. Just a great film.
And watching H.G. Wells at McDonald's is hilarious.
Yeah.
McDougal's.
I don't know how to take this, Texas.
See Susie Meets the Blue Jay, Sean's current movie.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Yeah, I'd be afraid.
But anyway, we'll move on to number seven here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was going to move to number 6, but I can't even keep track of my own show. So this one came out. This is a newer one. It's not my newest, from 2009. It's a movie that when I was coming out of the theater, a little kid said to her friend in front of me. That's the first movie about aliens that I've seen that made me want the aliens to beat the humans. And it's District 9.
That damn near made my list.
Yep.
I put it back. That was one of my honorable mentions. But yeah, I love that movie.
Yeah, it's a movie that I wanted to see really bad based on the trailers, and it was more than I expected it would be. Neil Blomkamp made it, and he hasn't lived up to it since.
No,
But it's just a great movie. I think I don't know if Peter Jackson was a producer on it. I don't know how much input he had on it. I don't know if that was the reason or what, but Neil Blomkamp hasn't lived up to this movie since then. But this is well worth seeing, and it was well worth the hype. Just an amazing movie, and it was made for, I think I quoted in my review, it was made for 1/5 of the marketing budget of G.I. Joe, which came out the same year.
Wow.
yeah, and it made a shit ton more money than G.I. Joe.
Yep.
Because that movie was a hit and a half, and it was up for Oscars. I mean, yeah.
It's a great movie. And
It is.
I just
Absolutely.
and especially with what's going on now in our country, you may want to revisit it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
I saw that one at a sneak preview, didn't know a damn thing, didn't know what we were seeing, and
cool.
didn't know anything about it, and walked out just like that kid.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh man, I mean, yeah, it's such a great movie. It's such a great, I mean, obviously it's an allegory about apartheid, I mean,
right.
you'd have to be, 10 years old not to get that point across, right. But it's such a good movie. Sharlto Copley, that might have been the first movie I ever saw.
It was the first movie he was ever in. He'd never been in anything before.
Yeah. And he's fantastic.
He's been good in everything else he's been in after that, but this was just a just amazing, eye-opening performance for somebody who's never been in a movie before. He's amazing in it.
Yeah, he really is. It's a great movie.
Yeah. Chappie was complete and utter dookie.
Oh, see, Elysium I could watch.
Yeah, Elysium.
I saw that at the theater, and I've watched that since, and it's still, for what it is, it's entertaining. Okay. Chappie, I bought blind day one because of Neil Blomkamp. What a piece of shit. I barely made it through it. And then I thought, okay, maybe I was just in one of those moods. So I tried to watch it again, and I couldn't get through it the second time. That thing's a coaster now. I mean, it's literally, one of my very first videos on my channel was, why the hell do I own these movies? And that was definitely one of the 10. It was like, this movie sucks. It's just,
I didn't hate it.
Yeah, I didn't hate it either. I thought it was okay.
But
it's not one that you go back to a lot.
Those characters were annoying as fuck. I mean, they just were.
It's funny.
I like the robot.
Yeah, I like the robot too.
That, it was like, oh my god, I hated that movie.
The funny thing is, and Victor just mentioned this, the two rappers killed everything about Chappie. The funny thing is those two, Ninja and what's her face, I can't remember her name, something Visser. D'Antverd is the name of the group that they are.
Yeah,
I actually like their music, but as people, bleh. But,
yeah, they're supposed to be real pieces of shit.
Yeah, but yeah, I like them. I like their music, but as actors, nope. But yeah,
just
totally
what a disappointment. I mean, like I said, Elysium, I could watch.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
It's entertaining.
Yeah, it's a good concept.
District 9's a great movie. I mean, it's like great, decent trash. I mean, just
he came out with another one recently.
Did Gran Turismo or something. Somebody told me, or Ali was talking about it on last week's chat with me and Kenny. He directed the Gran Turismo movie, and I was like, really? And apparently, it's a good movie. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Let's take a look.
That's what he said.
Because I was in shock too.
Well, let's take a look. Because I
know originally he was supposed to do an update of Alien.
He did. Holy shit! Wow.
Yeah, and again, I've never seen that movie. I played
I haven't
the game,
seen it yet either.
but the game is just a driving simulator, so it's like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. The only other movie that I was aware that he had done recently was Demonic, which I haven't seen yet, which I heard is terrible.
Yeah, I heard that one's horrible.
But if he did Gran Turismo, maybe there is some redemption to be made. I mean, and again, not hailed as a great movie, but at least it's palatable from what I hear.
Yeah, it's a video
But,
game movie, so how good? Can
Yeah,
it be?
I mean, at least somebody gave him a shot to do something, and I guess that made some money, didn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't a flop. I know that.
Yeah, Gran Turismo did a good job.
Yeah, again, I haven't seen it, so
Okay, Yolandi Visser, thank you, Texas. Yeah, I know half of the name, but yeah, next project that he's doing is Starship Troopers, but this time it's actually based on the book, which the movie didn't
Right.
adapt well at all. Okay,
Right.
that's cool. That's cool. The original movie, yep, the Paul Verhoeven one. Cool. All right, Kenny, it's your turn.
All right, number six. All right, let's see if you guys get this one. 1951 movie.
Day the Earth Stood Still.
Nope.
No, wait. Them.
20 Million Miles to Earth.
When Worlds Collide.
Good movie. Excuse me. Good movie.
I got him like really excited with Richard Kerr and Barbara Rush.
Yeah. Yeah, my brother loved that movie. We used to watch it on Family Classics all the time. With Fraser Thomas.
There you go.
Oh, nice. Yeah. No, great movie, Kenny.
That's such a really good. It used to play. Mr. Dan will tell you this used to play on Channel 17 all the time. Growing up in the 70s, oh my God, we just and when you have 7 channels, you watch what and I just enjoyed the whole premise of it.
Yeah,
So,
they played that on WGN here in Chicago before it became a superstation.
Oh, okay.
For the Cubs took over.
Yeah, I really like. You'll notice I like my like 50s, 60s sci-fi movies.
I love those movies
because I
Oh,
grew
so
up
do I.
watching.
If I owned any of those movies, they'd be on my list. I keep on mentioning The Day the Earth Stood Still because, again, that would be on my list if I owned it. I love that movie.
Yep.
So
No, I
So great
was
pick.
just looking up. I was just looking up my review of it because I reviewed it on my website a couple of years ago, and I remember really liking it. But it's very much a product of its time.
Yeah.
because there's a lot of one thing I remember. There are literally no black people on the ship. They save everybody.
it's like in Friends.
Yeah. But
I remember somebody
course,
somebody
if
called
they-
Friends Utopia.
If
right.
they remade it and they threw a couple of black people on the ship, people would be bitching that they've gone woke. So,
Right, exactly. Right. Right.
Okay, I'm sorry. Not to be sidetracked. I got to ask, okay?
Mhm.
Could somebody please, for the love of God, explain to me what is wrong with half the country freaking out about the Cracker Barrel logo?
Yeah, I still don't understand that. At
I
all.
don't understand it at all.
I think why they're so upset by it. I don't think it's the cracker guy on the barrel. I think it's just the sanitized look of everything.
Whatever. The point is, how is that woke though? That's what I'm saying.
I think because I was going to post something up there, but it's like you just they had Burger King, a McDonald's, a Boston Chicken,
the Taco Bell, and I saw that thing.
They had those
about
and
the real estate.
and now what it looks
Yeah.
like now. So it basically looks like you're going into an industrial building.
Okay,
Right.
But again,
like that.
nobody's
And
bitching about any of those companies, though. That's what I'm saying. I mean,
Well, I think there was always
who
an
draws
argument.
the line at fucking Cracker Barrel? I mean, have you guys even been in a Cracker Barrel?
I've
in
never
the last
ate
20
at a
years?
Cracker Barrel.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
I haven't
have.
been in one since I was a kid.
Sadly,
Even though there's one 30 miles from me, tops. I mean, it's not that far.
yeah.
Okay, I'm done. I thought maybe
No,
I was
no,
missing something. I
I
literally
don't-
thought I was missing something.
No, I don't get it either. Okay, you took the cracker off the Cracker Barrel. That's the only thing I can think of.
I mean, again, when they had these idiots, shooting cans of Bud Light and stuff,
Right.
even though I thought it was ridiculous, I kind of understood where,
Right.
their argument was, at least, even though I
Right.
didn't agree with it. But this I was like totally dumbfounded by. I was like, why are people so upset about this? I mean, okay, I'll shut up. I was just
No.
That's fine. And my thing is, I think when we used to go in the 70s or 80s, it was like an event to go to like Burger King or McDonald's or something like that. But because it was just like they had it wasn't like a sanitized thing where they don't have you go into McDonald's now and you can actually hear the lights hum in Target.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? While you're ordering your meal,
That might be the comment of the night.
Frankie says we call it Black Bucket for fun.
That damn near made me choke. Oh man, that was good.
That's great. I think I might start doing that myself. Yeah, there's one local here that I think the last time I was there, believe it or not, we went there for lunch at work when we still went to the office, and my boss took us there, and that was the last time I was in there. But I mean, that's been 7-8 years. It was the last time I was in one.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
yeah,
I'm the last person on earth who still calls Dunkin' Donuts.
Right.
I mean, everybody else just calls it Dunkin'.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
Because you're
good.
It's because you're not woke enough. They need to change.
I guess not.
Honky bucket.
Honky bucket. Okay, that might be the comment of the night. Leave it to Texas. Thank you, sir. You're
there
awesome,
you go.
Texas.
Honky bucket.
That's great. Honky bucket.
There we go.
I don't even remember
right.
whose turn it is now.
It's yours.
It's yours.
Okay, I was thrown off by the whole honky bucket thing. So okay.
Yeah. Talking movies with Sean, Kenny, and Jim, sponsored by Honky Bucket.
Okay. Sean might get this one by the year. Let's see if you guys are good. 1976.
Logan's Run.
That was an honorable mention for me.
Michael York, Farrah Fawcett, Richard Jordan, Roscoe Lee Brown, Peter Ustinov, and Jenny Agutter. Oh, Jenny Agutter. The first naked woman I saw who wasn't named Mom. Oh my God. Yeah.
Wow.
That's one of those. I was a 9-year-old seeing that at the theater. And again, seeing her full frontal was just one of those moments that's like, what am I watching? Is there something wrong with me? Why am I having these feelings? So, yeah, been in love with that woman ever since. But Logan's Run, it's still a movie I watch at least once every couple of months. I just adore that movie to death. Yeah, I love it. Love it. Love it. So that's
I have
number
not
6.
seen that in a long ass
I
time.
haven't. It's got to be at least 6 or 7 years. Haven't seen that.
It's dated. It's definitely dated, but it's just one of those movies. I love it.
Yeah, I'm way, way, way overdue for a rewatch of that. But I think you're reminding me that there's a full frontal of Jenny Agutter in it.
Yep,
will get me back on track. So thanks.
Yeah, Jenny.
You can make a hell of a double feature: Logan's Run and Life Force.
Yeah,
there you go.
Go all out with Jenny and go with Logan's Run and Walkabout.
Ooh.
She's literally like butt ass naked walking around in the jungle with that one for quite a bit.
And that's called Walkabout?
Yeah.
As I check it on my IMDb.
That's right.
And guess what, kids? It's streaming on HBO Max.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Guess what Kenny's staying up to watch tonight?
I might be late for work tomorrow. All right. And I work from home.
Oh.
And Lori will be going,
honey,
you just getting to bed? What? You all right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, you'll show up at Ollie's stream with pink eye. I killed Sean.
Oh God.
See, this is what we look forward to every 2 weeks. I love you two guys. Like I said, this is the
That's why
highlight of
we
my
get
week.
the explicit rating.
That's right. This is the highlight of my every 2 weeks. It definitely is. I love you guys.
Solitude.
My phone goes off. All right,
Yeah,
let's get this
that
show
would
back on the road.
Well, while you're still laughing, Mr. Dan has a good comment. I think we have to have a Time After Time and Logan's Run double feature. That would be a hell of a double feature there, Dan.
Yeah, that would be. That'd be great.
Actually, I would say Logan's Run and The Running Man.
Spoilers.
You should see this one she's in called I Start Counting, where she's a teenager. Oh, yeah?
Texas,
right.
hit me up in the DMs, yo.
All right. All right. Let's see if you can guess this one. The year is 1977. It's not Star
Wars.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
God damn it, Jim.
Nice.
Oh, shit. You know the whole thing. Look at that.
No, not really. I gotta fake it.
There was something you said in chat, Jim, that I can't paraphrase. You could something about the world.
You can.
I said that in 1977, I saw two films that blew my mind. Star Wars showed me what movies could be. Close Encounters showed me what the world could be.
Okay.
And then some asshole jumped in the chat and said, "What, a world where fathers abandon their kids?" And it's like, fuck off.
Right,
But, yeah.
right. Yeah, I was thinking about that when I was writing my little summary for this. What I put, I don't remember how many times I saw this movie at the theater. I literally don't. I know that every chance I got to go to see this at the theater, I went. And I think when other kids went to the movies and saw, to get their fix of imagination and wonder and what they went and saw Disney movies, I went to see this movie because this was everything that I wanted to be real on screen. The Bermuda Triangle, because those pilots that come out of the ship, UFOs, all the magic of seeing shit flying around in the sky, conspiracy theory shit, government running stuff in the background.
Shit.
Yeah, all the 70s stuff that my dad would talk about when he was drunk at the dinner table was right there on screen. And it was as real as it could possibly be, but it was on screen. It looked great. And, it just, to me, it was wonder. To put into perspective what that guy said about leaving your wife, I didn't realize that until I got older.
Exactly.
That wasn't even part of it, but it was the journey that Richard Dreyfuss's character took, that he was propelled by this vision that it was driving him to just leave everything behind. He knew that there was something that he had to see, and be damned what was going to keep him from doing it. He was going to do it. And I don't know, that just propelled my imagination. And I keep thinking about when I was little, we didn't have VHS and DVD and all that shit, so you couldn't watch it at home. So I had to reread the comic book over and over and over again. And I would just get pissed that the comic book didn't look anything like the movie. And I'm like, I remember it didn't look this way, And I'd be like, I got to see it at the movies again. So I'd pester, whoever would take me to the theater to go see it again, just because I needed to refill the imagination in my head. I love that movie. And the fact that it's only scored number 6 just means that I probably need to see it a couple more times. I haven't watched it in a while. It's probably been about 2 years since I've seen it. But for the kid that I was in 1977, 1978, this was by far more entertaining and imaginative than Star Wars.
Yeah.
Because this could be real. Star Wars,
Yep.
never going to be real. This,
Right.
maybe.
Yeah. Absolutely. And for the third time, I'll be talking about this film later. You keep stealing my movies.
I have a feeling this may happen several more times tonight.
Yeah, but that's okay because it just shows, great minds think alike. But yeah,
Yep.
It's a great movie. It really is. And it's got Kenny's girl in it, Terry Garr.
Terry Garr, yeah.
Love Terry Garr.
She's
So if Richard
good in
Dreyfuss
that
did
movie.
anything wrong, he left Terry Garr for Melinda Dillon.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's like I wouldn't leave Terry Garr for Aliens. Fuck that.
Nope.
All
right, Kenny.
Number five.
Number five.
Let's see if you can get this one. From 1951.
Another one from 51?
Another one.
It's-
When Worlds Collide.
That was the one that you just did.
You did that one.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
I'm
that was
sorry.
number
Oh,
six.
sorry. No. 1961. I can't even read my writing.
Jackass.
Jesus Christ.
Thought I was having a stroke.
Like,
Are you? No, 1961. I'm sorry. 1961.
1961. Let me see. 1961.
Well, I know it ain't When Worlds Collide. I have no idea.
All right.
I bet I know it, but I'm not guessing.
All right. The Day the Earth Caught Fire.
Great movie.
Oh,
Great
wow.
movie. That's one of Stewart's movies. He talks about that one. Yeah, it's a great movie.
Love that movie. Such a, like you were talking, like when we were talking in the chat about the dystopian kind of Earth and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so well done. The acting is really good in it. I don't know. It must have caught my fancy like in the 70s because like those movies kept on popping back up again. And when we first got Turner Classic Movies in the 80s, they played that like on Saturday. They used to have a Saturday night like sci-fi on TCM when it first came on, and those movies were on like all the time. And I used to rent them. I was the only one to watch them, but I really like those movies. So
Absolutely. I love those movies too.
Yeah. I remember that one came on a Saturday or Sunday when I was home by myself as a kid, and I was expecting like back then I liked my Godzilla movies and I liked movies that had a whole bunch of like destruction and action and monster stuff. And that one came on and I was really disappointed that it wasn't like that. I wanted to see the Earth on fire because of a giant monster or something.
Right? Yeah.
I wasn't real subtle as a kid, and I was disappointed. And I really need to see it again. I seen it since then, so I don't know what I'm missing. So I'm gonna put that on my list.
No, it's good. Good movie. It is. It's a very good movie. Okay, number 5. Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Oh, I've never heard of that one.
It's got this guy in it by the name of Richard Dreyfuss. Never did anything after that. Never heard of him before that. Francois Truffaut. Never heard of that guy. Who the fuck is he? But no, everything you said, I wholeheartedly agree. To the point where, for the next year after seeing that movie, every time a car went by outside my window at night and I would see the reflection on the drapes, I was half convinced it was a fucking UFO coming to get me. I mean, just seriously. Again, I stressed it earlier, those 3 movies, 77 were big, impactful movies for me. Star Wars, Smokey and the Bandit, of course, and Close Encounters. Okay. But Close Encounters of the 3 is the only one that shook me. Okay. And it was just, I love that movie so much. I would go so far as the years have gone by that I like it more than Star Wars. I just do. It's a great film. And real quickly, last thing I'll say is jump forward about, 5-6 years after I saw it originally as a kid. my parents and I went out west for a vacation to Yellowstone area, and we didn't actually go to Devil's Tower, but we drove by it so I could see it. And I was more excited to see that than I was for Mount Rushmore.
Oh,
I was
wow.
like, Mount Rushmore, I was like, yeah, that's cool.
Mhm.
That was it, Devil's Tower, I stared at that thing from the highway the whole time it was in view, just because it brought back so many memories of that film. So, yeah, I love Close Encounters. That's number
That's
5.
cool. I've wanted to go out to see that, and I've never had a chance. So you've gotten to see it. That's awesome.
Yep.
I've never been out west. I've been out west, but not there. And I've never had a chance to see it. And I still want to get out there and see it. So that's cool. That's awesome. There's a documentary, and I want to pull it up. I don't know if you've seen it or even heard of it. It's about the making of Close Encounters. I can't remember the name of it, but I know I can pull it up here because I reviewed it. Called Who Are You People? And it was made in 2016. But they filmed the movie around Mobile, Alabama. And the Columbia Pictures came in and rented out the Air Force base that was there. There was an abandoned Air Force base, and they set up shop, and they actually filmed in a bunch of neighborhoods down there. And if you're interested, there's a pretty decent documentary called Who Are You People? That talks about the economic impact of Close Encounters on it, and some of the people talk about how they had run-ins with the cast and crew and all that kind of stuff. It's an interesting watch.
No, I'll check that out.
Yeah, it was on Amazon Prime. I
love
don't know if it
documentaries
still
like that.
is, but I have not been able to find it on physical media, but it's out there somewhere. But that's how I saw it, was on Amazon Prime back in 2018.
Nice.
So check that out
Cool.
if you are so inclined. All right. 1987.
Great year.
Spaceballs.
Yeah. That's a good pick.
Interspace?
No.
When I hear it, I'm going to be like, fuck, how did I not know that?
The Wrath.
Wraith?
The Wraith?
Race.
No. Part man, part machine,
What, Terminator?
all cop.
Oh, how did
we
I not
should've
guess
known.
RoboCop? Yeah. Bitches leave.
I would have thought that would have been like higher for you.
You would think so too, but the way I ranked these, I did it sort of in a weird way. I told you I broke out my spreadsheet to do this, so I kind of took how many times I saw it. Did I see it in the theater? I took the IMDb score versus my score and averaged them, and I came up with some funky ass formula for how I ranked them. But yeah, it like we said at the beginning of the show, these could change. This would probably on most days be in the top 3, top 1 most of the time. Yeah, top 2, top 1. But today it's number 5, just because the winds blew in a certain direction. But yeah, I fucking love this movie. This movie, I could probably quote every line of every minute of every second of this movie. I don't really have to say much more than that. You know what it is. And just watch the first one. Don't watch any of the other ones. Don't watch the remake. This is the only one worth a damn. But yeah, Ken said RoboCop is so ahead of its time.
Yeah.
I totally agree. And I think it's still, aside from some of the technology bits, I think it still hits on all cylinders in terms of what it's trying to say. Everything about it still fits everything, which is kind of a theme that I found in the movies that I have that sort of have messages in them. Unfortunately, they all still resonate in the present day. And
that's science fiction, though. I mean,
humans learn nothing. But yeah, it's violent, and Kurtwood Smith, I can't say enough about him as the villain.
Greatest villain ever, in my opinion.
Yeah,
It-
yeah,
Clarence Boddicker is
Clarence Boddicker.
he's the greatest. I love him.
Yeah,
Bitches
and
leave.
and Peter Weller, I don't think he gets enough credit. I mean, he'll probably give himself a lot of credit for it, but how he learned to move in that suit and make it look effortless,
Yep.
and look like a machine walking around in that thing,
Yep.
and not make it look like he's walking around with a big hunk of plastic all over him. I think he did a phenomenal job, and I've talked about it on the show before. There's a documentary, RoboDoc,
Yep.
which is available on Hamilton Book right now.
Yes, it is.
Very cheap.
That's where I picked it up.
Yeah, which I also paid full price for. But
I did not pay full price. I got a good deal on eBay for that. So
awesome. Yeah, it's well worth seeing if you're into it. But yeah, RoboCop number 5, Paul Verhoeven.
yep, great pick.
Number 4.
Thanks.
Number 4.
Number 4. Well, I gave this one away. 1952.
When Worlds Collide.
No.
War of the Worlds.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Oh, the original.
Oh yeah.
The original. Yeah,
Yeah.
because when Jim had it, that's why I was like, it's either 52 or 56. I think it's 50. I think it's 56.
56, I believe.
I literally can't. I can literally
Yeah, 52
cannot read.
seemed too early for that movie because that was all about the Red Scare and stuff.
I think it is 56.
Yeah.
I just can't read my writing on that. I love that movie. I can just put that on and just like forget about it. You know.
You're next.
Such a good
Kevin
one.
McCarthy,
Yep.
Such
absolutely.
a good movie.
who has a cameo in the 1978 version,
Yeah.
And then gets hit by a car.
then gets hit by a car.
Spoilers.
No, great movie. But
Yeah, I totally agree. I haven't seen that one anywhere near as much as the 78 version, but I remember when I first saw it, I really enjoyed it as a kid. I used to watch 1950s horror movies when I was a kid, and that's really where I got my love of science fiction from, is watching all those movies.
I stayed away from the 78 version because I didn't want it to ruin my love for the 56 version. And then when I seen the 78 version, I'm like, oh man, this is pretty darn good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm like, because that was like when there was a movie he did, Donald Sutherland did Max Dugan Returns. And that was always on HBO. And I remember we rented because I said to my brother, I said, oh yeah, the guy Max Dugan Returns is in this movie, and it was nothing like Max Dugan Returns.
No.
Right. A little different.
Max Dugan returns.
Yeah, but that's a good one too. But I love the original.
Yep.
I love the original.
No, it's a classic for sure.
Yeah, it is. It's a great movie. Okay, number 4 has already been mentioned, just like my number 5, and just like a couple more yet to come, but that's okay, because we will talk more about them. And in this case, it gives me a great way to showcase this beautiful fucking thing. Oh man, I even got to open this one up. You've already mentioned it. I'm talking about They Live. Look at this.
Oh, nice.
That is my 4K Blu-ray Steelbook. Sorry if it's too high.
I'm going to give you. Hang on. I'm going to give you the solo shot because you're not in the screen here. There you go.
Is that better?
Yeah, there you go.
That's really nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I also have the Blu-ray Steelbook of this too.
Nice.
It's the only thing on my shelf that I have 2 copies of, because when I saw the artwork on this, and then they had a 50% sale, so I got this thing for like $16.
Oh,
I
that's
was like,
great.
Oh wow.
I jumped on it. So yeah, everything you said again about it, I concur. It's a brilliant film. When it came out, it did really well the first weekend, and then it kind of just fell off a cliff. And I remember the reviews were really kind of negative at the time, because the critics were all like, it's all political. And well, of course it's political. I mean, he was making a statement about Reaganomics, okay? But again, they were having a problem with it at the time. And it's like, you know what? Like you said, that movie was relevant then, but it's even more so now. It is aged like fine wine.
Yep.
And you were talking about that epic fight scene, okay? Have you guys ever seen the South Park version of that?
No.
I don't watch it.
There's 2 characters on South Park that are handicapped. One is named Jimmy, who's got a walker,
Mhm.
and the other one is named Timmy, and
Mhm.
he's in a wheelchair and he's mentally handicapped as well. They recreate the fight from They Live with those two characters, and it's one of the funniest. I'll find it and send it to you later. All you see is Cartman, cripple fight, all these people, and I mean, they even do the "not today, man, not today, motherfucker." I mean, it is they do it beat for beat, and it is hysterically funny. So,
Oh my god.
but yeah, number 4, They Live. It's just a great film.
Yeah, I have to agree. It probably should have been higher on my list, but I don't know. Like I said, with my goofy ass formula that I used, it just ended up at number 10. But
Again,
I love it.
I said at the beginning of this thing, outside of the next 3, okay, those ones could possibly shift back and forth constantly because, again, every movie that has been mentioned tonight has been gold.
Yeah.
I mean, on everybuckaroo's list, in my opinion. So,
Yep. I agree. There hasn't been one like, what the fuck were you thinking moment?
Buckaroo Banzai!
Thanks.
I would
Stevie, for my
respect
number
even
one.
if somebody picked that because
I actually like that movie.
yeah, I would respect that. I still haven't sat through that movie yet, but I would respect it. All right, this is my newest addition to the list. My newest movie. It's only 2 years old, from 2023. It's from a franchise. It's directed by somebody whose name I'm going to massacre, so you probably know it's a Godzilla movie. It's Godzilla minus one.
Oh, yeah.
Great. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah. This the best thing I could sum up with this is the previous Godzilla movies. If I was going to recommend them, I'd be like, well, if you know what you're getting yourself into, you might enjoy it. But this is the first and only so far Godzilla movie that I could recommend to anybody for any reason to watch because it's 100% a great
People
movie.
don't look at you like you're an asshole.
Right.
You know, when because like a lot of people go, oh, Godzilla, like that. But no, that's a brilliant movie.
Yep.
My 84-year-old mother enjoyed it.
That's awesome.
I mean, I did. After we did our little show, I did. I put it on Netflix for her. I dubbed it. I put the dub version on for her.
Sure.
She,
right.
But even she was like, at the beginning, like, really? But from that first attack scene, at the beginning, which happens pretty quickly, from that moment on, she was in. And just like we were, the characters.
Yep.
Oh, that little girl. Oh, that. I mean, she when it was
Such
over,
a smart movie.
when it was over, I was like, so Mom, what you think? And she was like, oh my God, that was so good. And I go, yeah, you never said that about a Godzilla movie before. She's like, no, but that one was good.
Yeah. Lori walked in while I was watching. I have never watched the dub version. She walked in and there wasn't anything like recognizable going on screen. So you wouldn't know that it was a Godzilla movie. And she's like, what are you watching? Because, it was Japanese. And I'm like, oh, Godzilla minus one for the 4th time. And she's like, oh. And, and I want to convince her, just sit down and give it a chance. But,
she should.
I just don't think she will. I don't think she can. But I'm going to try.
There's so many other, like I told you, when I first seen it after you had recommended it, you could do at least 5 stories just in that movie alone. And you don't get that with most movies.
No. The characters, every character in the movie
means something.
That's
cool, and you want to know a little bit more about them.
You want to spend time with them.
Right. Yeah. They're all
Yeah.
likable people that you at least want to, like you said, like you want to spend some more time with them. I think maybe the only one who might not be somebody that you want to spend more time with, but at least you don't dislike, is the neighbor woman who kind of helps the
well, she's annoying in the first scene, but then after that first scene, she's actually very
but
likable too.
I would want to know her backstory, how she got to know, that's why I'm saying it's like you got so many backstories with that, and it's just like I was so pissed that that wasn't nominated for a like Oscar, like for Best
Yeah.
Picture.
Yeah, Japan did not submit it for Best Picture, so
Oh,
it wasn't even considered. But that's on Japan. That's not on the
Yeah.
Academy.
But yeah, like I said that night that we did the review, okay,
Mhm.
I cared about every character in
Yep.
that movie, and I have not cared about any character in any of the MonsterVerse films. And I
Oh,
enjoy
yeah.
the MonsterVerse films for what they are. They're popcorn movies.
Yeah.
You know, this movie is a popcorn movie with something to say.
Yeah.
And it was an extremely well-made one. And yeah, couldn't agree with you more, Sean.
Yeah,
Great
that's
film.
Great pick.
Thanks. And I'll just say one more thing. It has something to say that resonates with American audiences, but it also has something to say about Japan from a Japanese perspective about World War II,
Absolutely.
which I thought was really interesting. And
Mhm.
Shin Godzilla, which I just saw in theaters, has a lot to say about Japan, about the Fukushima nuclear accident and the tsunami and all that stuff. But that's a little harder for American audiences to recognize because we didn't live through that. We just watched it on TV.
Yeah.
So I don't think it resonates anywhere near as much. But this one, at least people who get educated properly could probably pick up on it and understand what's going on. And I think it works really well. So
And it educates you about board meetings too, from what you say. I still haven't seen it, so
yeah, it's a satire of the political, just the whole ridiculousness of bureaucracy, because they worry more about what room they're meeting in than what they're meeting about. We have to move to this room, the special room on the fifth floor.
yeah, eventually I'm going to check that one out.
Yeah, it'll be on Blu-ray. The new Blu-ray 4K hits in October, I believe, the remastered version. So
I gotta get -1 first.
Yeah.
Because that one, I'm definitely going to be getting that one soon. I love that.
Yeah. Cool. All right, Kenny.
All right, number 3.
Ooh, top 3 already.
Top
Damn.
3 from 1953.
War of the Worlds.
You got it.
That's what I was
War of the
thinking. War of the Worlds. Yeah.
Yeah, that's that's a great movie.
Yeah,
It's
it is.
such a great movie.
It still holds up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
really well,
And it's-
really well done, Gene Barry.
It's much better than the one with Ice Cube.
I want to watch that.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to get like Dan, Texas, and us straight idiots one night when we have nothing to do and just like watch that.
I've
We'll have to
I've
do a
seen it.
watch
I
party for
watched
that.
it.
A watch party. I would
Yeah.
love to do.
Have you actually watched it?
No.
No.
I have.
Well, shame on
I'm
And?
not watching that piece of shit.
oh.
You wouldn't watch it with us?
You want to watch it just to hang, even if
I'd
it
have
is
to
a
be.
terrible,
I'd have to be really, really drunk, man.
even if it is a bad movie.
That movie
I
is
mean,
painful. It is painful to watch.
dude,
If
how
you
many
wanna-
bad
it's one of
movies have
those-
you watched with your
It's one
friends?
of those movies that I don't know. Go to Honest Trailers, okay?
Yeah,
They-
you posted it.
Yeah, it is. It is so right. Everything in that Honest Trailer is perfect. I mean, you can tell it's just a pandemic film movie, lockdown film movie, where it's literally just. I mean, you can see the green screen reflected
glasses.
in his fucking glasses. I mean, it's so bad. And when Amazon Prime releases a movie where the hero of the movie is an Amazon Prime driver, say you got to call it a drone because it's the only thing that's going to save humanity. I mean, come on, man. I'm sorry. I mean, the original one's great. It really is.
Yeah.
And I will even go so far as to say that I like the Steven Spielberg one. I don't love
Oh,
it,
yeah,
but
I
I
did
like
too.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it.
I prefer the original though, to be honest.
I have a
But that-
question. Did you think I had to specify between Ice Cube and the 1950?
No.
No.
I thought you. I thought you needed
Oh,
to
okay.
specify between that one and the Spielberg one,
Oh no,
to be honest.
no.
because
no.
I know some
No.
people prefer that one.
Oh no.
I like the special effects better, but as a movie, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. The special effects are jaw dropping in the Spielberg one, but the movie,
Oh, yeah.
the original movie is better.
And I do like Tim Robbins in that movie too. He's whacked out,
he's,
man.
Yeah, he's hilarious. Yeah.
He's whacked out.
All right,
No,
Jim.
I'm telling you, man, that Ice, and again, I like Ice Cube, man, but that movie's painful. It really is.
You know,
you
I
might dig it just because I know you two have an affinity for like bad movies. You know,
See, I like the Asylum movie, so
that's what I'm saying. It's right up your alley, then. You know.
I watched that Honest Trailers thing, and it looked, like you said, painful to watch. Like they said in that, it looks like he's reading his lines off the monitor, but then you can see the green screen, and he's not. You know.
You know.
Yeah. How many times can you take off your glasses dramatically?
Oh
Yeah,
God! Oh God!
Yeah.
Help
Get out of
Caruso-
there.
Caruso
Get out of there.
uses the CSI Miami to go, something's about to get blurry. Wah!
Yeah. Fucking painful.
Mr. Dan said War of the Worlds is great. I'm assuming he means the 1953 one.
Oh, he might be meaning the new one because Dan, again, he likes some of that goofy shit too. So it wouldn't surprise me, you know, one way or the other. Actually, Patrick would be like, "That's the best version ever. What are you talking about? The acting is awesome."
Yeah, well, today is Patrick's birthday, so
Oh, is
Is it?
happy birthday,
Oh,
Patrick.
he's not
Yeah.
here.
Well, Patrick, if you
Yeah.
if you watch this on replay, buddy, happy birthday.
Happy
He's probably
birthday,
at Cracker Barrel having a nice meal right now.
He's living it up at Honky
He's
Bucket.
living it up, you know? Getting a slice of cheesecake.
Oh, that was good. Man, we are like people listening on, you know, like Spotify or whatever. It's just gonna be listening to three idiots laughing, you know. Okay, number 3. Planet Dune.
Is that with Sean Young?
Hey, yes. Thank
How
you,
do I
Mr.
know
D, for
that?
finally watching it.
Yeah, how did you know that?
Because he knows I like Sean Young.
And I know it's from the Asylum.
Ugh.
I
Okay.
know, Mr. Dan.
Okay. Another one, number 3, right? It is
Yep.
my turn, right? Yeah. Excuse me. Number 3 has been mentioned by both of you gentlemen, but different versions.
Oh.
Invasions of the Body Snatchers
Ah.
from 1978. There is the original one sheet right there.
Nice.
And yeah, you know, I alluded to it earlier. This movie fucked me up as a kid seeing it, you know, at the theater. It just, between the idea of it, but that ending, oh my God. I mean, every time I think of that ending, the hair starts standing up on, on the arms. It's just, it's an all-timer. It just is. And again, it's one of those movies I watch quite a bit, at least a couple of times a year.
Yeah.
This was actually one of the very first Scream Factory titles I ever bought.
Nice.
And
Wow.
I just, like I said, I adore this film. So since it's already been talked about ad nauseum, I'll just say, yeah, number 3, Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
I think I got my copy at like Half Price Books or something. Because originally, what I liked it a lot when I watched it on HBO, and then for some reason it just sort of fell into sort of like that forgotten zone where, you know, movies just sort of go when you get older, and I just didn't think about it for a long time. And so when I got it on Blu-ray, I'm like, I don't remember if I like it or you know, I'll just watch it. And then when I rewatched it for the Halloween 15 a couple years ago, I'm like, God damn, this is a good movie. You know, and it totally reignited it. So I want to pick up a better version of it. I just have the
Kino redid it. They released it on 4K.
Oh, they did?
Yes. So
okay.
check into that.
I will look for that.
Yeah, Scream Factory lost the licensing and Kino picked it up.
Okay. That's something to burn through my wallet. All right. Number 3.
Yeah. Number 5, When Worlds Collide.
Yeah,
Number 6.
Don't make the Kenny mistake.
All right,
this
so I'll do-
idiot
I'll-
can't cross it out.
I'll do this. 1951, Kenny.
You already mentioned it.
Oh, okay. Could that be my
Look
pick?
at your list.
Oh, okay.
No, it wasn't on his list.
Oh,
Oh, was it?
oh, okay. Day of the
Maybe
Earth
it
Stood
is. I
Still.
don't know. Wasn't on your list so far.
Oh,
Day of the
okay.
Earth Stood Still.
Hey!
I was gonna say I'll beat that dead horse until somebody picks it.
That's a good one.
Klaatu,
Yeah,
Barata,
this-
Nick 2.
Yes, exactly. This is one of those movies, like I was saying, that this movie's fucking 74 years old. Can you
Yeah.
freaking believe
And
that?
it's still awesome.
It's still awesome. It's sad that it's still relevant.
Yep.
It's super sad that it's still relevant. The cast is fantastic. Michael Rennie, Patricia Neal, Hugh Marlowe, Robert Wise directed it, and it's funny that he directed a sci-fi movie back in 1951. He also directed Star Trek: The Motion Picture in 1979. And even though that's nowhere near as good, it's still the same guy. The day Kenny stood still at Honky Bucket. I don't know. I love this movie. And the thing that's funny about it is, you listen to that theremin score,
Mhm.
And if you don't know what the theremin score is, just yeah, I was gonna try that, but you do it much better than I do. But if you hear it, you know what the theremin is, and just adds to it. I think that adds to the eeriness of it. It's unfortunate that most of the science fiction movies from that day used the same type of score afterward, but
Yeah,
They
because
Is
all
that like the
Yeah.
Dark Shadows theme?
I don't remember what that sounds like. I don't think so.
Because
Oh yeah, similar, but Dark Shadows was more of a organ type sound. But
Yeah.
yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
The firmament, or what he's saying, it does. It has a very specific.
yeah. It's when
it
you think
became
of
a
like
cliche
schlocky
in this.
50s movies, it's what you
Yeah.
think of.
gotcha.
And I think it just gives this film a charm, but it kind of takes away from it when you hear it on something that's total shit. But anyway, it's just a classic. And Gort, the robot on the cover,
Yeah,
is amazing. Totally avoid the shitty 2008 remake with Keanu Reeves, which is one of the biggest wastes of time I've ever attempted in the theater.
yeah, very disappointing.
Yeah, that's totally awful. But I don't know. Mr. Dan says Michael Rennie is perfect in it. I would have to concur.
Yeah, he is.
He's great. I think it's one of the most perfect science fiction movies that have been made. That
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything that could be changed about it. That there's nothing I would change about it. Even the really dated score I would keep.
Yeah, if I owned it, it'd be on my list. It's
Yeah.
it's great. It's a great film.
I bought the 2008 Keanu Reeves version because it came with
Yeah.
the
it came with-
1951
Oh.
version on Blu-ray. That's the only reason I bought it, and I bought it used just so the 2008 version wouldn't make any money. And then I found this DVD version in a thrift store because it has a whole bunch of special features on it. I haven't watched them yet, but I found this for $5 in a thrift store. But it has like the making of documentary and a newsreel and a restoration comparison and the shooting script and all sorts of shit. So I love that movie.
Yeah, me too. It's a great movie. Nice pick.
Thanks.
Okay, number two.
Number
You-
two.
I bet you can't wait for this one. It's a 1987 movie. And it's
Hmm.
my favorite movie of this actor.
Okay.
Because we just talked about Inner Space, Spaceballs. I'm trying to think of what else science fiction from
It has
87.
been brought up today.
It has.
Yeah.
It's not RoboCop.
No.
I don't know.
It was also
Aliens?
a popular dance in the 80s.
Fucking lost.
The Running Man.
Oh.
That's my
Nice.
favorite. It's my favorite Arnold movie.
Yeah.
Nice.
Running Man's awesome.
Richard Dawson is pure gold in that.
Yes, he is. He is.
Steals the movie.
Absolutely.
He steals the movie.
He does. He totally does.
So great, so great. So that's my number 2. Every time it comes on, I even bought the 4K of it after Sean got me the 4K player. I went out and got the 4K of
Nice.
it. It's so good, so good.
That's awesome. I loved that movie when it came out, and I was waiting to get my car fixed, and I saw the book. Hey, Sean. Other Sean
Sean.
is here.
What's up, Sean?
I saw the book sitting in a grocery store, and I picked it up just for shits and giggles and sat down and read it while I was waiting for my car to get fixed. And I had I didn't realize how much was changed for the movie from the book.
Totally.
And I'm like, the book, I mean, the movie was good, but the book was so much better and such much more of a commentary on economics and you know, what the rich and the poor and all that kind of stuff. And I saw the remake is coming out, and it looks like it's much more faithful to the book. I don't know how much it's going to stay that way, but at least from the trailer,
change that ending.
Yeah. So I'm interested to see the remake. I'm not usually interested in seeing remakes, but this one looks more faithful to the book. So I'm going to check it out in the theater.
Yep.
But,
Exactly.
But I think
Plus
people
it's
who
Edgar
like
Wright.
what's that?
So plus it's Edgar Wright.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah. But I think people who are looking for the same movie that haven't read the book and are looking for a remake that's something like the Schwarzenegger version are going to be like, what the fuck is this? So
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, when that trailer came out, I sent it to a lot of people, and it was about a 50-50 split.
Yeah.
Everybody who read the book was excited for the movie.
Yeah.
Everybody who had not and only knows the Schwarzenegger movie was like, that movie looks like a piece of shit, you know? And,
Yeah.
and it's like, they changed everything. And it's like, no, they didn't.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm looking forward to the sequel or the remake as well. But again, I love the original.
Mhm.
You know, I read the book before I saw the movie. And
Oh, you did?
yeah, I read it when the Bachman books came out originally. That's when I read
Okay.
the Long Walk as well.
Mhm.
And so when the movie came out, I was expecting that story. And outside of the names of the characters, there is nothing about that movie that's in that story. Nothing. I mean, it's totally different. So,
Right.
But yeah, for what it is, it's a really fun movie. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, and like Kenny said, Richard Dawson was perfect in that part. He was just, you could tell he was having a ball, you know, just being a prick, you know, I mean, and it's also got one of my favorite line deliveries ever. I'm going to throw up all over you. Go ahead. This shit, nobody will notice. There will be noticed on this shit, you know? I mean, it's just so good.
That's awesome. That's a great pick, Kenny.
Thank you.
All righty. More Schwarzenegger goodness coming.
Uh-oh. I think I know what it might be.
2 weeks. Total Recall.
Yeah.
I fucking love Total Recall
Me
so
too.
much. It's, again, seeing this theatrically, number one, I was tripping balls, so that was a big mistake. But even if I wouldn't have been, okay, the visuals in this movie still would have blown my mind. I mean, it's just 35 years later now, they still hold up.
Yep.
Everything in this movie holds up.
Yep.
And we were talking earlier when you mentioned RoboCop, you know, with Verhoeven, with Clarence Boddicker being in that film, Kurtwood Smith. And what we didn't mention in RoboCop was Ronnie Cox.
Yes.
Yeah.
who is even a bigger dickhead in this movie than he was as Dick Jones in RoboCop.
Yep. Yep.
And again, he's got one of my favorite lines ever in a movie. Hey, turn it on. You don't know what's going to happen. Who cares? I'm going to blow, after I kill you, I'm going to blow up this place and be home in time for cornflakes. What the fuck does that even mean? I don't care. And I also got to mention Michael Ironside as
Yes.
Richter. Again, anything with Michael Ironside, I will stop and watch immediately. And Richter might be his. Richter and Daryl Revak from Scanners. Those are his two best roles. I mean, they just are. So, yeah. Total Recall. I could talk about that movie all night long. So I'll shut up. It's number 2.
I totally agree with you. It's a great.
I agree with you.
It just missed my list. It would probably. I'm going to make a bigger list for my channel. I'm going to do a revised top 50, with some changes to the top 10 without the rules that we're using tonight. But yeah, it would totally be on my top 50. And yeah, I'd love that movie. I remember it was playing at the theater when I worked there, and I don't remember how many times I sat and watched it. And oh shit, what's the name of that thing in the guy's stomach?
Kuato.
Kuato, yeah.
Open your mind.
Yes. Yes. I do that around the house sometimes, and Lori just looks at me weird.
Rick and Morty did a great episode, a Kuato episode. It is fucking Morty gets turned into a little Kuato monster. That's all he can say. Open your mind.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I love that movie. But yeah, my late brother, that was one of his favorite things. He just every time 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Oh, I got some trivia for you. You know that woman that's in that scene?
Yeah.
She's on the cover of Supertramp's Breakfast in America.
That's the waitress?
Yeah.
It's the waitress. It's the same woman.
No shit.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
I did not know that. That's
I
cool.
just learned a couple of weeks ago. Yeah.
That's cool.
So, yep. All right. Number 2.
Number 2.
Another newer movie. I've mentioned this movie many, many times on my channel and many, many times on my old channel, and I will never
know
stop
what
talking
it
about this
is.
movie. What is it?
Arrival.
No.
Oh.
Gravity.
No.
What is it?
Moon.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, great movie.
This
Great
movie fucking rules.
Yes.
Sam Rockwell should have gotten an Oscar nomination, if not a win for this movie. I'm still not going to spoil the plot. I'm not going to talk about what it's about. Kevin Spacey is in this movie. Whatever you think about him, he's not in the movie, but his voice is in the movie. Still gives a great performance with just his voice. They're really the only two people in this movie. And it's fantastic, never gets boring, and it'll fuck you up. I love it.
Much
See
better
it.
than Mickey 17.
Yeah, yeah.
Mickey
Definitely.
17 stunk. That was I couldn't get over that voice, man. I couldn't get over the voice.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I was so
Moon-
excited to see Mickey 17 in the theater, and I kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. And then I didn't, and then it came on HBO Max,
That's where I seen it.
and I still haven't watched it because so many people have said it sucks. So
Dude, you can't I'm
Yeah.
serious. I could not get past that voice.
okay.
Yeah.
I-
Pattinson's voice is annoying as fuck in that movie. I mean,
Oh,
I didn't hate it. I didn't think it sucked, but I was definitely underwhelmed by it. You know, there's parts of that movie that I love. But,
Yeah.
But Moon is great. Moon
Yeah.
is fantastic.
That's a great pick.
Yeah.
And
thank you.
I totally agree with you about Sam Rockwell. That's one
Yeah.
of his best performances, and he always gives good performances. But
Yeah, he's rarely bad in anything, and I can't think off the top of my head of anything that he's been miscast in.
right.
But he's at top form in that
Yeah.
movie, just absolutely. And just movie's been out since 2009. See it before somebody ruins it for you. If you haven't heard about it, go out, rent it. Is that by chance, Kenny? Is that on Tubi by any chance? Probably not because it's a
I will
Sony
check.
movie.
Yeah. Directed by Duncan Jones, aka
Duncan
the
Jones.
son of David Bowie.
Zoe Bowie. Mr. Dan
Guess
asked.
what? You have 6 days to watch it on Tubi.
It's on Tubi?
It's on
All
Tubi.
Get on
All
it,
right.
bitches.
Yep. Got 6 days. All right.
Got 6 days. It's leaving in 6 days.
6 days,
right.
not 2 weeks.
So it's the perfect movie to watch this coming weekend. Long weekend for most people.
Fuck football. You got the pros next week.
Yeah, don't watch college football. Watch
Yeah,
Moon.
the hell with that. Yeah,
I got
watch
a funeral to go to.
Ah,
Jesus Christ. Bring everything down, Jim. God.
Sorry.
Debbie Downer.
It's my party, and I'll cry if I want.
Hey, I just scored the winning goal. I got a funeral tomorrow.
Mr. Dan
Crowd
just asked
control.
Mike if Westworld would be on his list, and that just missed my
I
list.
just
missed
missed
mine as
mine,
well.
too.
Yeah,
Just missed mine as well.
yep. It's a great flick.
Yeah, if
All
we were
right.
doing a
I
top
went
20,
back
it would
and
definitely be on.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
went back and forth on 11 with Contact and Westworld, and Contact beat Westworld for me.
Yeah, it would have been in my top 15, top 20 easily.
All right.
All right,
All
big
right,
man,
Kenny.
number one.
My
Number
number one
one.
is the 1956 movie. None of the movies that Jim had mentioned before.
56. Is Ray Harryhausen involved with it?
No,
Okay, then I don't know what it is.
Forbidden Planet.
Oh,
Great movie.
Leslie
I
Nielsen.
never would have thought of that. Yeah, great movie.
Robbie the Robot.
Robbie the Robot.
yep.
Great movie. I love
Fantastic
it.
pick.
Yeah.
Leslie
That's-
Nielsen.
Leslie Nielsen, yeah.
Yeah,
But
No.
Born on my
that
birthday.
movie is just so phenomenal.
fantastic movie. It really
That
is.
was a great
Ahead of
movie.
its time.
Very. Yeah. You had some fucking winners on your list tonight, Kenny. I gotta tell you.
Thank you. I told you I was going because when I was talking to my uncle earlier this morning, I said to him, "Yeah, I said we're like laying off of like the Star Wars and stuff like that because he'll go to death with Star Trek, the motion picture, the first one, and then he'll go into a whole like." I listened to him for 15 minutes go on about that. I'm like, yeah, I gotta go. I got a podcast, bro. Because I was like, Khan, and then no, Jones boy, listen to me. You got, like that. And it's like, but yeah, he likes that. So I told him my number one. He goes, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
You thought about things. You thought about Thanks,
I'm
Unc.
proud of you, boy.
Thanks, kid. So
All right, Jim.
Did you figure it out yet? It's been mentioned ad nauseum. 1987.
RoboCop.
RoboCop.
I really thought we were going to have two number ones with RoboCop with Jim and.
Again, what can be? You guys said it already. It's a perfect movie in my opinion. It really is. Even the stop motion shit.
Oh yeah.
Still, it's just it adds to the charm of the movie.
Yeah.
Ed 209 having his little tantrums and the pig noises and shit. I mean, it's gold. And Paul Verhoeven. He's one of those directors that, when he's good, he's great. And in my opinion, he's got the perfect trifecta of science fiction movies. RoboCop, Total Recall, and to a lesser degree, Starship Troopers, even though I adore Starship Troopers.
Yeah, Starship Troopers.
But RoboCop and Total Recall are on a different level.
Yep.
And RoboCop, again, I mentioned it once before on the show, but I'll do it again. One of my favorite things to do working at the theater, and Sean, he knows what I'm talking about. You stand at the back of the theater and you watch people watch the movie. And one of my all-time favorite moments ever in a movie, watching reactions, is when poor Emil goes into the nuclear waste, comes out, says, "Help me," and his buddy's like, "Fuck off," and then here comes Clarence Boddicker, and just obliterates him with that car. And every time, people would lose their minds, and I would just sit there laughing like a little psycho. So, yeah, RoboCop I could watch every day and never get bored. So that's number one, without a doubt.
Absolutely.
Even if we were including franchise films, RoboCop would still be number one.
That's cool.
Good pick,
awesome.
Jim.
Great pick.
Thank you.
Yeah, it probably should have been higher than number 5, but like I said, with my goofy ass formula that I used for this, just to kind of get things in an order, it came out at number 5.
That's okay. We won't hold it against you.
Yeah. But my number 1 pick, I think it kind of reflects me pretty well too. So you're going to be
Alf.
a Debbie Downer. What?
Alf. Project Alf.
Yes. It's Project Alf. That represents me. Big fat.
No, but it's definitely a downer. The ending of that show is brutal.
2004.
Has it been
Any guesses?
mentioned yet?
Nope.
Okay, because I know how much you love Arrival. Interstellar?
No, that wasn't
Nope.
2004.
Oh, yeah, 2004. Wait a minute.
Made in Manhattan.
Science fiction, Kenny.
Just trying to make you laugh.
Don't know.
He's Honky Bucket.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Yep, you saw it, didn't you?
Ah, yeah.
I saw it.
Oh, you dick.
Because I never would have guessed it. But yeah, that's a great movie.
No, I love that movie. That movie I saw in the theater out of 3 times.
Mac and me.
Mac and me.
That was- You know
Well,
what? I just picked that up.
For shit.
Because- No, I literally just picked that up. A guy gave me I think I picked it up for $8.
Yeah.
A guy gave it to me for $8 because I bought a couple other things. That's great, Dan. I can't wait to rewatch that. By the way, I'm sorry, John.
That's all right.
He should have given you $8 to take the Mac and me.
I still have not seen Mac and Me. I will say that.
Good
I like
for you.
shitty movies. I have not seen it, and I never will.
There you go. Good for you. All right, go back to your number 1.
No, I was just going to say I saw this movie 3 times in the theater. This is very strange. I actually got to see it with 2 of my ex-girlfriends. Think about that if you know about the movie. Very weird circumstance. I got to see it with 2 of my ex-girlfriends.
Dear Penthouse Forum.
Yeah, very weird. One, I won't even get into the story, but it's just weird by weird coincidence. So,
we got time.
Bono.
No, I promise. There's no fun, crazy sexual details. I was friends with one of my ex-girlfriends, and she came to the theater, and we just watched it together. And we had very similar tastes in movies, and I thought she would enjoy it, and she did. And then the other one was in a weird ass situation that I was living in. I happened to be living with this girl. We broke up, but we were still living together. And then we watched this movie.
Nice.
I'm going to need to make another channel about my romantic life. That's what I think I'm going to do.
Spice Network. Sean Spice.
Bono.
But I need to figure out a way to not let certain people watch it. Anyway, yeah, that's my pick. It's a great movie.
Penthouse Forum.
Yeah, but I thought that was funny because it's about removing memories of
your ex
of your ex from your brain. So I just thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, it's a great movie. It's probably more depressing than any of the other movies on my list. Even though it's not a huge downer of a movie, it can be if you're not in the right mood for it. I don't know, but
I love that movie.
What's that?
I said I love that movie. I think it's great.
Yeah, I love it too. And it's funny because sometimes I recommend this movie to people, and because it's such an emotional sort of, it's a comedy, it's sci-fi, but it's still got some heart and emotion and some.
It's a love story.
It's a love story. Yeah.
I don't like love stories for the
Yeah.
most part. You guys know how I feel about that
Right.
shit, and that one works for me. It's
and
great.
it works that way, and it has some emotional pull to it, and it's not manipulative. It just works on that actual emotional level without being manipulative, because it actually connects to real emotions. But the screenplay was by Charlie Kaufman. By and large, most of Charlie Kaufman's stuff I really enjoy.
Not to mention that cast is stacked.
I didn't even mention the cast. Yeah, the cast: Jim Carrey, Kate Winslet, Kirsten Dunst, Mark Ruffalo, Elijah Wood, Tom Wilkinson.
Yeah.
Oof.
And they're all fantastic.
They're all great in it, all top notch, and directed by Michael Gondry. So just top notch. I sort of got distracted by this. Great choices, guys. Would Independence Day and The Fifth Element have made your lists if this were a top 20 list?
No and no. Sorry.
Yes and yes.
No and yes. There you go.
I like one of those movies. I do not like the others. So we'll leave it at that.
Okay. Like I said, I'm making a larger, longer list for a future video on my channel, so you can watch that and see where Fifth Element would show up, and maybe Independence Day, because it's going to be a top 50, so it might be on there. I'll just give you a little sneak peek. So it's movie recommendation time. Or
did you want to have any
honorable mention time? Mention.
All right, I'll go through mine really, really quick, because I only had, believe it or not, 5. I had Fifth Element as one of mine. Logan's Run, The Blob, the 1958 version of The Blob with Steve McQueen, and what was the other one?
When Worlds Collide.
No, the original Thing, the one with
The Thing from
with
Another
James
World.
Arnett.
yeah, The Thing from Another World. Yeah,
Howard Hawks.
yeah. So that was, but when you were getting into like, I didn't want to, put that one in there. So that one, those 5 are just missed.
Awesome. Okay, real quickly, yeah, I have 4. My 5th one will be my recommendation. So, first one, and these are in alphabetical order. From 1980, Battle Beyond the Stars.
Nice.
Ooh,
Stacy mentioned that at the very beginning of the show. So, Stacy, there you go. Honorable mention. I know Sean loves this one, and I really love this one. The Hidden.
Yes.
Great.
I can't find a copy of that.
It's on the Warner Archive label, so.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's on Amazon.
Inception.
Okay, I'll have to look for that then.
Inception. I
I
always forget about
completely
that.
forgot about that.
My lenticular cover.
Nice.
I love this movie. It's The Dark Knight's my favorite Nolan movie, but this one's real close behind. So yeah, I love Inception. And my last recommendation, Looper.
Oh,
Nice.
that's a good one too.
When I mentioned Emily Blunt earlier, she's fantastic in this movie.
Yes.
But Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Bruce Willis, it's a shame what's going on with him. He's fantastic in this movie, and love it. So
I was confused for a second. I thought you said something happened to Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I'm like, wait, what happened to him?
No.
I got you now. I pulled up my list. I didn't really pick I only had one official honorable mention, and that was War of the Worlds, which is, my camera keeps freezing up, and I know why it's freezing up, and I'm going to fix it for the next show. I apologize. That was my official recommendation, but honorable mention. But some other ones that I just wanted to throw out there that didn't quite make the list. Nope from 2022. Upgrade from 2018, which is a great movie. 1984 from 1984.
Mm-hmm.
Her from 2013, and Looper.
Yeah, you like that. You like that
Looper.
movie a lot.
Her.
Her.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I really enjoyed that movie.
Yeah, there was one that I had on here that unfortunately I don't know where the hell it is. I think my kids got it. Dark City. That was my other.
Oh yeah.
Because I love Dark City.
That's a good movie. I haven't seen that one in a long ass time. Not since the 90s. I'm way overdue for a rewatch, and I do have a copy, so I'm gonna have to get on that. I'm gonna have to put that on my Sunday poll to get myself to watch it, because that really helps me get to watch movies. All right.
Hey, but you've been seeing some good movies with those.
Oh
polls,
fuck yeah,
so.
it's been great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really gotten me off my ass to get some of these movies off my watch pile and into my brain, which is great, which I need. All right, it is recommendation time. And Kenny, it is time for you.
All right. This is available on Tubi, folks. Not a sponsor, but the best streaming service in the world. Go see Tubi. And this is a 1990, staying on the theme, where I'm going to stay on the theme instead of, it's not a asylum movie, folks. It's a 1992 movie called Split Second with Rutger Hauer.
Oh yeah.
That movie is so good.
Absolutely. Great movie.
Tim Kittrell's in it. Really, really good movie. Highly recommend that one.
Mm-hmm. Very underrated movie.
Very underrated.
Very
Yeah.
underseen movie. I
Yep.
mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
I got the MVD version of it over there.
Oh, you
But
got the
it's-
relatively new release.
Yeah, the one that came out. When was it? A couple years ago? I think it was a couple years
Just
ago.
recently, I thought.
Well, no, that
Oh,
was
okay.
another one that came out real.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this was like a couple years ago when they
Yeah.
had their sale.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
MVD had it here in the States, and then I think the newer version was one of the overseas companies, but it was, a new
Yeah, it was
upgrade.
like
or whatever.
on like we get things like on Instagram, MVD Entertainment. They always have like sales or something.
Yeah.
I think that was on their sale, because that's
Yeah.
where I got Rollerball too from
Yeah.
that.
No, that's a great movie. I have not
Yeah.
seen that movie in years, but
Yeah,
I
it's
remember
available
I
on Tubi.
really liked it. Rutger
Nice.
Hauer's awesome.
Great
Yeah,
movie.
I watched that about 5 years ago. I gave it a good rating. I loved Rutger Hauer in that movie,
Yeah,
popping the
it was
chocolates
so
in his
good.
mouth.
I like when he
Stomping
takes
around
her,
in the
takes her
sewers.
back to his takes her back to his house.
Yeah. All right, Jim, what do you got?
All right. Again, keeping on the theme. And again, this came real damn close to making the list. This is from 1981. My father took me to go see this one. Directed by one of my favorite underrated directors, Peter Hyams, starring Peter Boyle, Francis Sternhagen, and the incredible Sean Connery. I'm talking about Outland.
Outland.
Oh yeah, great movie.
High Noon in Space.
High Noon in Space.
It's literally
Thanks,
High Noon in
Texas.
Space, and it's just a great movie. It's another one of those movies that I watch quite a bit. At least my mother. I've mentioned it before. I take care of my mom. She's starting to suffer from dementia. One of the things that she loves is movies, and she has always loved Sean Connery. So this movie's on heavy rotation in my house, and that's fine with me because this movie kicks ass. So my recommendation this week: Sean Connery and Peter Hyams, Outland.
Awesome.
Thank you.
And like I have to every week, I remind you that if you want to see trailers for these recommendations on the Talking Movies 2024 channel, I do have playlists for each of us. I have trailers for all of our recommendations. I add those right after the show. So if you want to see a trailer for Second, you want to see a trailer for Outland, they'll be up shortly. And you'll see a trailer for my pick, which is coming up.
Nice.
Good one.
Annihilation.
Nice.
I'm not going to say too much about this movie other than see it.
It'll fuck with you.
It will fuck with your head.
She's
got
such
a great-
great actress too.
Great cast too. Natalie Portman, Oscar Isaac, Alex Garland directed it. I sat down and watched this, and it became like one of my favorite science fiction movies. It obviously didn't make my top 10, but it's visually it's fucking amazing, but it's conceptually it's really cool too. So definitely check it out. It'll fuck with you. And check out the trailer when I post it on Talking Movies 2024. But yeah, Annihilation, it's great. So if you liked Ex Machina, which he also directed,
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's great. This is not quite as great, but conceptually totally different. So
I would pick up a copy of that.
Yeah, I would recommend Ex Machina before this one, but this is really, 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 really good. So
yeah, I own Ex Machina, but Annihilation's great. It really is.
Yeah.
Jennifer Jason Leigh's great in that.
Yes. All right. So what's that?
No, she's one of my favorite actresses, Jennifer Jason Leigh. No,
okay.
Wasn't saying anything dirty.
No, I didn't hear what you said, but it sounded.
No, I love everything Jennifer Jason Leigh's in.
Yeah, she's good. I don't have any problems with her either.
So, no, she's awesome. She's always been awesome.
All right, gentlemen.
Thank you, Texas.
Thank you very much, Texas. And we went a little bit over tonight, but that's okay because who cares?
That's right.
It's my party, and I'll make it go to 11 minutes long if I want to.
That's right.
But we won't extend it too much longer. I just want to say thanks to everybody in the chat that had great comments. Everybody who's listening on the replay, thanks for doing so. If you're watching the replay on YouTube, thanks for doing so. Leave some comments. That would be great. We'd like to hear from you. Maybe ideas for future shows too. We'll be glad to hear from you on that. We've got a future show coming up. Do we want to reveal it, guys?
Yeah, why not?
All right. We're going to do, what is the date? On September 9th? Is that what it is?
Yep.
September 9th, we are going to be doing a Stephen King show. We haven't figured out the exact format yet, but we will be doing Stephen King show because of the release of The Long Walk, which is coming up that weekend.
In addition to that, Life of Chuck is also coming out on physical media in September as well.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
So,
I didn't know when the actual date was on that.
September 30th, I believe.
Okay.
And then Running Man's coming out in November. So there's lots of Stephen King shit to talk about.
Yeah. And like I was telling Kenny, you think Stephen King, you might just think horror, but I bet you didn't realize that you've seen more of Stephen King movies than you thought you've seen.
Yeah.
So
the man has been very prolific and continues to be. You know, I remember he supposedly retired like 20 years ago.
Yeah, I keep hearing he retired, and it's like every time I go to the bookstore, there's a new Stephen King book, and I'm like, he just cranks these things out, and they're, I mean, some I know are better than others, but still, to be that prolific and that good,
it's unbelievable. It's
the track record,
it's unbelievable.
Just unbelievable is the only the exact right word that I would be able.
And also, real quickly before we leave, in case anybody didn't catch my stream on Saturday when I made the announcement, but I left a poll last week on mine asking if people wanted me to do a birthday stream on Sunday. I am not. Unfortunately, a friend of the family's mother passed away, so I will be going to a funeral, as I mentioned earlier in the show. So I will not be doing a stream on Sunday. But thank you for everybody who did vote in the poll. So thank you. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're fine. And we don't want you to smoke, Jim.
Yeah. I don't want to smoke.
All right. With that, we will sign off for the evening. Thanks for everybody that showed up and watched and that made us another great show. We appreciate it.
See you in 2 weeks.
And we will see you in 2 weeks when we talk about Stephen King. 2 and 2.
Absolutely.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Have a great night, everybody.